Hello, this is ECO, the Incredibly Caring Organism. My website is enlightenedconsent.net, and I'm here with Dana, who just completed a sacred sexuality session with me. And Dana, where were you at before we started the session today?
Just where I was kind of just in my normal world, not really, thinking about the session and unsure of what I wanted from it, and by myself in my head trying to work through some things. Yeah.
Okay. And where are you at now after our session?
I feel like I got answers to something that I didn't know what the question was or what the answer was prior. And I was trying to find it, and I feel like just in a couple of hours I got both the question and the answer. And I feel lighter and supported.
Beautiful. And what do you feel is possible for you or accessible to you that you wasn't there before?
Some more insight into my psyche, some things that I can take a look at, and also permission to just be, which wasn't something that was there, even though consciously it was something I was trying to access. I was still existing as giving all the time, whereas now I feel like I can just be and exist. I mean, we already do exist, without questioning my worthiness to just be sometimes and just relax.
Beautiful. And if someone were on the fence about whether or not to actually do a sacred sexuality session with me, like what you just went through, what would you tell them?
Do it. There's so much that is that encompasses this session, that everything relates to your sexuality and your sexual expression, and through working through all of these different things in this space, and being able to eco allows you to guide the session and to have your own choices of where it goes. So with having that choice and having that autonomy, you're able to uncover things and explore things in a way that feels safe to you, and is also beneficial as well on whatever level you're looking to explore.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that endorsement, Dana. Is there anything else you would like to add at this point?
This was amazing. I'm somebody who has sat in sessions with a lot of people, and I always find value. This one I felt incredibly safe, and I felt trying to find, sometimes there aren't the words, the right words to encompass what you're trying to say, but I energetically felt like this was going to give me something, and I didn't know what it was, something of value, and I'm coming out of it knowing that it was of value, and it was a wonderful experience. I recommend these sessions to everybody. I think everybody could benefit highly.
Thank you. And if you want to go and have an opportunity to experience one of these sessions with me, you can go to enlightenedconsent.net and request a complimentary consultation where you can talk about how I may be able to better serve you, or you can reach out to me at enlightenedconsent@gmail.com. Thank you very much.